Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, The Dirty South. Hour and 47 minutes long. It's about when a small town big shot goes after the deed to her family's bar, a heartbreaking bartender takes extreme measures to keep it. I have no idea. 7.7 on IMDb, 411 people rated so far, so not that many people. But Willa Holland's in it, so if you know who Willa Holland is, she was, I know her, only really from, I think I've seen her in a movie since then, but Arrow. She was Oliver Queen's younger sister. Kind of got written off the show as the season went on, but I liked her then. Shane West, A Walk to Remember. Doesn't look like that anymore, but a little bit older. Dermot Mulroney, Young Guns. I know, I'm on a roll here. That's all I recognize right now, but I don't know. I'm interested. Here's the thing. Saturday night, I'm all set. Rented it on Amazon, right? $5.99, $6.99, I forget, but you get like 48-hour rentals. Just as I hit play, my daughter comes down and says, "Can we hang out?" So I got to get to it tonight or my rental will run out. So it's starting already. Let me get into it, see if it's any good, let you know what I think, and see if it's worth it. Stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Dirty South, and I don't know, I think the 7 point whatever I said it was is slightly misleading. Now, I enjoyed it, I had a good time with it, but for me, it's nothing super new, I don't think. So, just to give you some background on a little bit more of what the plot and the storyline was, So, I forget her name, Willa. She's our main actress in all of this, as you can imagine. She and her father is the one who actually owns the bar, right? Willa Holland, right? So she bartends at it, but her dad's like, the mother had left him when, her brother was 3 at a very young time, and so he's drinking, doing drugs, that kind of thing, but he owns the bar, somewhat. He still owes the bank money on all that. Dermot Mulroney plays the town rich guy, right, who's buying up all the properties in town, and of course he wants to buy the bar from them. And so she's really trying to save it. He gives her 3 days to get $30,000. Shane West is a out-of-town drifter who picks pockets, right? So she kind of gets connected with him, and there's other backstories as well, but she kind of gets connected with him to try and help her raise the money to save the bar in 48 hours. And so they, get into hustling and petty crimes and stuff like that, and build and build and build, till it comes to a point where, trying to get $30,000 by picking somebody's pocket isn't going to work, so you got to come up with bigger schemes. And, that sets him up for some trouble, as you can guess. And so it's just a battle between her and Shane West against, Dermot Mulroney and his, millions of dollars. So, I've seen stuff like this before. This takes place down in New Orleans somewhere, or Louisiana, something like that. So, that's it. That's all you get. So the whole thing is like, okay, did they get the money? Did they save the bar? How did they do it? The end. That's so. Now I enjoyed it. I liked her. I like Shane West. I wasn't too crazy about Dermot Mulroney in this. Not that he was. I don't know. There's pieces of this that I just I like him. I've seen him in a lot of different things, as I mentioned before. There's this one scene. If you watch this movie, watch it. It's with him and his son. The first time, his son comes back, graduated from Princeton, coming back, talk to his dad, whatever. They get in an argument. That piece right there, I don't know. That one bothered me. The whole transaction between the two of them, I didn't like the way that came out. I don't know, just didn't, whether it was the words or the acting, that scene just was like, I don't know. A little disappointed in the results of that one. But otherwise, and there's plenty of flaws throughout this whole thing. Willa has a younger brother. I'll say 10 to 11 years old maybe. You know, and she's probably late 20s, 28 or so. I don't know. So there's a large gap. There's nothing wrong with that, but the father is rarely around. He's out doing something, and she's running the bar. So this kid is just kind of left on his own. I think that creates a lot of gaps, I would think. You know, how does this... I know they keep forgetting to pick them up at school, but you know what I mean? Like, there's just so many other things that just, you know, they don't get into, so it kind of leaves a hole there. The whole mother piece side of it was interesting for a minute. I don't know, you know, she's included for a second, but whatever. So I don't know. Nothing really surprising. I was hoping maybe at the end it would all be like, wow, didn't see all that coming, and they hit me with it. You know, you can predict many different outcomes to this movie, and I think if you made 2 different predictions, you're probably gonna get it right. I don't know, maybe not. So, but I'm not gonna spoil it for you. You think what you think, and that's it. That's all I got. There's nothing else to tell. I did find myself on my phone quite a bit during this movie, so, and I didn't have to go back and rewind seeing what I missed. That's it. I don't know if I'm helpful at all, but that's what you get. I would probably wait until the price went down a little bit on Amazon. I think $6.99 is a little expensive for this. So, all right, now that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.